It is update day, my dudes. We are finally here. I'm excited because the last couple weeks have been boring. I am absolutely one of those. I need updates. I need changes. So I'm really actually pretty happy with this one. The Wisconsin looks badass. The Star Trek is back, and there's a number of commanders that I have been itching to get my hands on. Missed in the first run, a couple new ones that I'm very curious about. So just to start off with, let's just look at the stuff. Let's go into the campaign. All right, so we are rolling around with the Wisconsin here, which I'm super excited about. Checking the volume real quick. Okay. I think I finally got this controller worked out now. Anyway, don't care about that. We got the return of currency in Impendium, I think is what it was called. I have not bought the Admiralty backing. This is one I absolutely will. I do spend money on that. I used to be free to play for like 3.5 some odd years, and got no problem with free to play. But I played it so much, and I kind of just thought, well, let's just give Wargaming some of my money. But that's pretty much the only thing I buy. I did buy the AL Colorado Commander. That's the only time I legitimately whaled. But anyway, you can see here you get that Impendium. This kind of special in-game currency for various items. We'll take a look at that stuff in just a second. You can see here you get the Star Trek collaboration crate. You get the spring crates or summer crates that look like Borg camouflage there, it looks like. US camo, stars and stripes, I believe is what they call it. It looks like you get, I'm assuming that's the Star Trek Federation camo. See anything else new here? You get the Wisconsin permanent, looks like the light camo. Going back to the Great White Fleet, which looks sick, I bet. And then, of course, the Wisconsin herself at the very end here. Well, let's actually look at the Wisconsin. So I know there's been a billion different videos showing you this, but this is my turn. It is an Iowa class, so it's going to look sexy right off the bat. There she is. Ooh. Wisconsin. Yeah, I knew, being the Iowa class, you kind of know what it's going to look like, but it's still cool looking. 36-second reload. That's kind of the big, I guess, the balancing thing we're trying to do with her. These shells are probably going to slap. Yeah, so you got 13,000 max damage just out of the box. You get a bunch of catapult fighters, so I know people are going to be running Arthas on this almost certainly. Just destroying folks left, right, and center. Now, this is kind of the fun one right here. The reload booster on an American BB is super cool. 65% on the reload speed. That's going to help a lot. Math. So let's do some math. So with that 36-second reload here, what is 65%? Right, that's a reload speed. It's going to improve 65%. So 36 times 0.65. That's 23-second reload. So with the reload booster, you should do it in about 23 seconds. If you were going to pop on, say, AL Colorado, she gives a pretty good reload boost. So you could do a reload boost build on this pretty easy, I think, and kind of offset that so you can fully spec into it. I'm sure you give up other stuff like health and whatnot. That's fine. Survivability, 92, 35.5k. Concealment, is it going to be a joke, 15.8. That's going to hurt, actually. You get spotted that far out, you're going to get shot first. So that could be, again, part of the balancing there. Armor scheme, pretty typical Iowa class looking. It's got some tanky abilities, but you can go through the bow relatively easy. So you've got plunging fire, that's going to hurt, but somebody trying to shoot you dead on, it's unless they got long range plunging fire, it's just going to ricochet. So that's pretty good. So she is fast, she's got long reach, she's got broad. I didn't even look at the reach. What is the Fire ring 17.4K. Okay. Again, tier 8, so, 17 plus kilometer range is not, unique. A is stacked. Cool. Should be a good ship. Should be fun. I'm not going to whale it. I don't do that. To me, buying the campaign or buying the Admiralty backing is plenty enough whale. So I'm not going to be getting into that. All right, let's go to the store. 1 second. Looks like Riker is the calendar commander you can get here. Let's check out. We'll save it. But there's the currency. Show me the reward. Yeah, Indipendium. It's wordy. So you're going to be able to use that to buy various things. I think they're doing that random... Yeah, this thing. The random bundle generator. No, you gotta use doubloons. So what the heck are we spending Impendium on? Let's see here. Alright. Let's just skip right to the fun stuff. Special. Alright, oh, there's the Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Alright, so we got a heavy cruiser. Cool. Ooh. This white and gold camo is just slick. Love it. Yeah. So that's a reference to the Grey White Fleet at the turn of the century. Not the most recent one, but the one before that. 1800s through the early 1900s, that century. Yeah, man, that's cool looking. So we got 4 turrets, 3 guns a pop. Hell yeah, so lots and lots of shooties. Tough, guns aplenty, and flammable. God, I want this boat too. It's legendary though, it kind of sucks. I don't like playing legendary tier for the most part. I still want this boat though. Alright, we got radar. That sucker's at 9.9K. Laser concealment out of the crate, 13.6. Don't know if you'd be able to buff that enough to be a radar sneak build. This boat looks good too. Yes, sir. Looks like an Iowa cruiser. Man, I want that. I want that bad. Oh, so here you go. I was just asking. So you can use your Impendium to buy this ship. 35K. You're gonna have to save up for that bad boy. Alright, we got the white camo for the Rochester, the Maine, the Iowa. Ooh, this is gonna look sick on the Iowa. Oh, I gotta look. We gots to look. Gots to. Ooh. Man, I still got my old 3-year flag on this. I don't play the Iowa very much. It's just a lot of other ships I'd rather play. The Alabama, Massachusetts, Constellation. Basically any of the Tier 7 USBVs, Georgia. Iowa's a good ship, though. I mean, I got no reason to not play it outside. It just doesn't have the premium perks. But yeah, that's a great looking camo. I really hope I can pull that in a crate because I'm not buying it. Rochester, I haven't played it. Heard good things. Independence. Well, have I seen this before? I don't remember the Independence. Let's see here. It's got more aircraft. What they do? I don't even know why I'm looking at this. I don't do carriers. I thought about doing a carrier stream. It's really the one ship class that I'm not familiar with, really in the least bit. It just feels dirty playing carriers. I don't like it. I don't want to be one of the rats in the sky, fun police, so on and so on. But there's the Independence for you. Looks like it's got a lot of ships, precise bombs, selective armament. Oh, it's got no secondaries. Huh. Hope you don't get close to anybody. Okay, so meh on that. Not too impressive there. What are these? Independence Day 25. This crate is guaranteed to drop either the Stars and Stripes permanent camo for a range of American... that's it? That's it? Just camo? No, thank you. I believe these are the card collecting crates. Yeah. So if you missed the Semper Fortis collection, which I think I got that one. That's the collections. So go back to the collections. Semper Fortis. Yeah, so I already got this one. The only one I missed out on was this. That was a long time ago. Oh, but it looks like you can get these cards again if you missed that. That's cool. And what else we got? Alright, so you got your camo, you got your card collection, we got coupons, 70% off for 10,000 Impendium. Alright, that sounds good. I'm not really sure how free flowing they're going to be with that Impendium, so 10,000 might be a lot. I'm not really sure. San Diego, we got camo. I do have the San Diego. It's a unique ship. It's one of the few SAP ships for the Americans. The only other one would be the Vallejo. You know, I don't really get into these kind of camos. I just, meh. To me, it just defeats the purpose of a camo. Because this calls for attention. I see this, I'm gonna shoot it. Alright. But if you like it, cool, whatever, do you. We got these white and red ones coming back. They did just nerf a lot of these hybrid battleships. Oh, I love this guy. I got this camo from my Kansas. It's an Art Deco looking camo. Love it. I don't have the Florida. We got commanders, more Impendium stuff. Okay, so all that Impendium looks like you can spend it here. Cool, cool, cool. All right, the one I'm more excited about, Star Trek. Not a huge Trekkie, but back in the 90s and early aughts, my little teenage self did actually watch Voyager quite a bit, so it's kind of curious to see Voyager series come in. I know it wasn't the most popular. All right, for my whales, here you go. You can get it all in one fell swoop. So you get the Voyager, you get the Yamato skin. We'll take a look at that in a second. Riker, Janeway, Borg Queen, Worf. For 45K doubloons. I don't know. Well, spend your money how you want to. Let's check out these replicated crates. So what on earth do we have? Star Trek collaboration crate, which can drop Star Trek themed ships. Sweet. Skins, commanders, other items from both the first and the second parts of the collab. Alright, nice. I really want... Is it on here? It should be. There it is. This is the ship that I was really gunning for the first time. Again, I'm almost all free to play, minus the Admiralty backing. So I was really disappointed to not get this. I did get a lot of commanders. I got Picard, I got Spock, I got that Romulan lady. I don't remember her name. We'll take a look in a second. So I got pretty lucky the last one on commanders, but I missed the one commander I wanted, the guy for the Bortus. Then I didn't get the ship the Bortus. I got the skin for the. Let's see, is it here? Yeah, I got the Akatsuki skin, but meh. All right, let's take a look at the Voyager. We got a Tier 8 U.S. cruiser. Okay. Full ahead, sticky shot, superior AP. What else we got? Ooh. Again, I'm not really into these camos. This one's kind of basic. You know, it's clean. Meh. Yeah. I could leave it though. Alright, damage control party. Oh, you have to have the defensive AA. Can't swap that. What is our AA? 95. Ooh. This thing will decimate aircraft. Oh, it's AP only. Wow. Only AP. Well, I think that's the only U.S. cruiser that is only AP. The only other cruisers I think like that are the Brits. We got a 8.5 second reload, 4,500 max damage AP, and range at 15.5. Awesome AA. We've got okay concealment. You can buff that pretty easy. So full ahead, sticky shot. So this is an AP monster. So I'm guessing this is a heavy cruiser similar to the Alaska. I would guess. Or maybe the Anchorage, because it's got pretty fast reload, 8.5 seconds. It's not bad for a heavy cruiser. I wouldn't be mad if I got that. Definitely would not spend 25K on it. Okay. The Dicker back? The Dicker? That's what I call this thing. It's the Dicker. This is back. This was on the first run. This is a secondary French ship, I believe. think you're supposed to run the Commander Spock on it. They were released together. Absolutely hideous. Hate this thing. I do believe it has torps. Yep. It's got torpees. Secondary. You know what? Doesn't seem too strong on secondaries. Only got 22. 3.5 second reload on that. Yeah, I'm not impressed with this ship. Not really. Booster. Okay, let's look at the other one. This is the one I wanted. Really wanted the Bortus. I'm still in my carrier phase, or excuse me, my cruiser phase. So Ironclad, you know, it's got armor, but this thing is easy to Citadel. Much like a lot of the other British cruisers, it's not that hard. So yeah, it's got that Ironclad, but it doesn't do shit. Against destroyers, sure. Against other cruisers, depending on the cruiser, yeah. You can Citadel this with a heavy cruiser pretty easy. But because of the armor, it's kind of that scheme again to where no armor is the best armor. So when you do have armor like this, you tend to get pinned a lot. I mean, maybe you get overconfident and you turn broadside and you pay for it. So skill issue, yeah, sure, absolutely. So if you're new to the game, don't be seduced by the Ironclad and think you can just YOLO your happy ass right in, because you are going to get blapped to oblivion. So if we look at the Citadel here, there she is. Yeah, so above water. So this is not a hard ship to Citadel, so careful. But that's the drawback in my opinion on it. But other than that, the guns, this is why I want it. 8 second reload, maximum damage of 3,100. This thing will obliterate tier 5 ships. I think it can hold its own at tier 7. And it's a very good tier 6 ship for sure. So I really want this. The Commander, we'll look at in a second, but it just buffs all that. I hate the camo. Hate it. I would take that off in a heartbeat. Again, just draws attention, defeating the purpose of camouflage. Ooh, let's look at the diamond camo for the Yamato. This thing looked awesome on the videos. Hell yeah. That's just mean. That's mean looking. Man, the Yamato's got a lot of good skins. I got the Golden Week skin on it right now. Dude, this looks nasty. Nasty. I want this. That's cool. Very cool. Alright. Moving on in life. Enterprise. Got this ship in the campaign. Super underwhelming. Oh, this is just the camouflage for it. Okay. That also changes your aircraft. They turn into little spaceships. Akatsuki. Again, not a big fan of these camos. I know Fuddy Duddy. They are wasted on me. If you like it, cool, great, whatever. Alright, let's look at Riker. Commanders are the real perks, in my opinion. Screw camouflage. But a lot of new players, you know, you gotta get one of these commanders. Hopefully you get lucky, you get them for free. But if you're gonna whale, I would whale on commanders. Ships, depending on the ship, maybe. But commanders tend to give you the best perks. And of course you can put them on multiple ships, which makes them invaluable. Alright, so we got number 1. Airstrike. Oh, so he's gonna be a hybrid battleship commander. That's right. I don't run these. I don't hate them. I don't know. Just don't run them. Alright, so rudder shift, whatever. So you can get mobility and a quicker reload on your airstrikes. Normal. Traverse speed, okay. All this other stuff is normal. None of this is unique. Oh, here we go. That's unique. Reduction of current airstrike cooldown if the squadron hits an enemy with a torpedo at least once. Well, if I'm playing, this means nothing. I can't hit shit with those planes. Probably because I never practiced, but interesting. Very nice. I'm not super excited about him, but he is free if you do the calendar events. So again, if you're a new player, that's somebody that you would want. Miss Janeway, arguably my favorite Star Trek captain. Picard is. If I'm gonna nerd out here, I think I will pick Picard. But Janeway, the nostalgia factor for her is big. Again, watched that when I was just a young lad. Alright, so let's look at Janeway. She should be paired with the cruiser Voyager. So I imagine she's gonna have AP perk, hopefully. But we got Starship Captain, damage against battleships perk, damage against cruisers, And grouping when shooting at destroyers. Okay, so there's a couple commanders that are similar to that. But it's a base straight, max of 4%. Meh. But this is cool. Yeah, there it is, the AP build right there. So if you're going all out AP, which I do enjoy, that's a good one. I do like Ingenious though. Knowing who's targeting you is kind of valuable, but I would pick Piercer, especially since Voyager's an AP only ship. So might as well build for that. Acquisition, meh. Yeah, I would do this full speed ahead. There's the other AP perk. Damage and penetration multiplier. Penetration. Beyond range. I forgot what the range is, but again, a lot of people like to play sniper builds. Sniper build is another way of saying you're a bitch. You're too afraid to push forward. You don't have the skill. So you're going to sit in the back and lob shots and be a useless person. Hot take. Rudder shift. Okay, so she's got a couple perks that make her both, twisty turny. There's the unique perk, precision strike. Cruiser shell grouping against enemies more than 50%. Cruiser shell grouping against enemies with. Okay, so if they're above 50%, that's kind of cool. 8% max. Hell yeah. So you can do an accurate, ranged AP fighter. Don't hate it, except for the sit in the back of the map type thing. Cool. I think that's a win. Riker, meh. Again, I'm not a big hybrid battleship player, so that's not exciting. Janeway though seems like good. All right, this is the one I heard a lot about, the Borg Queen. So for my AP blappers out there, I think she's going to be the one for you. Let's take a look at her. I'm not going to lie, she still looks hot. And that kind of weird decaying flesh Matrix vibe, but I did it. That's on the internet forever. Okay, galactic power. Battleship's main AP shields damage and battleship AP shield reload time. Awesome. I like that. So that's a good base trait. You put that on a bunch of boats, especially that reload time. 4% max. Cool. Nothing special, nothing special, nothing special, nothing special. There it is. High Octane Warrior. Maximum battleship speed. That's good, especially on some of these ships. Oh, she's Japanese. Most of those battleships are already kind of fast anyway. But there's a boost if you want it. A battleship projectile damage if previous main shot was AP. Typically in battleships, I don't usually switch to HE very often unless you're in a duel with another BB and he's just bow tanking. You've already saturated the Citadel, and then sure, I'd switch to HE, but I swear to God, it's inevitable, if I ever do switch to HE, somewhere, all of a sudden, a cruiser decides to go broadside. And that is when the cruiser is spotted. And that's when I have HE loaded. And that's when I feel like a dipshit. So I typically don't switch. A very superstitious person, so I think that's why. So I just stick with AP. In very rare circumstances, I'll switch, but usually just AP. So I like that. I think this was made for people like me. Right. Enough thirsting over Miss Borg Queen here. Worf! I don't remember seeing anything about old Worfy McWarfface. What's his voice?
Initiate a deep scan. Initiate a deep scan.
Sounds familiar. Have I heard that?
Provide a sensor jamming screen.
Oh, sounds familiar. He's Dutch? They put Worf as a Dutch commander? A Dutch cruiser commander? Worf? Dude, he's a Klingon. This guy should be on a damn battleship. Why cruiser? Oh, this dude... That's old. Anyway, let's look at what he does. Damage of all bombs, torpedoes. Cool, so damage increase. Alright, so that's at least aggressive. That matches Klingon attitudes. Range, bring, traverse. Okay, so nothing special there. Air attack. I hate Dutch cruisers. God, I hate Dutch cruisers. The only thing worse than a Dutch cruiser is the fucking carriers. These are spammy ass boats, man. Spammy. Ugh. Anyway, no one cares. That's not unique, I don't think. Iron feathers, HP for ships, or planes, aircraft. Okay, this looks unique. And you can't Citadel Dutch cruisers to begin with, so this is just beating a dead horse. All right, not impressed with Commander Worf. Again, I don't play Dutch cruisers hardly ever. It's part of the game. I get it. You know, same thing with carriers. She's got to accept it. I just can't stand them. Love to blow those things up. All right, so Worf, meh. For you bastards who play Dutch cruisers, there's your boy. This is the other girl I have. She's a pretty good torque boat build for the Japanese. Shocker, Japanese and torque boats. But if we take a look at her, oh, there's the presets. I haven't seen the presets yet. Ooh, and it's simple looking. Even my idiot self can figure this one out. Nice. So I built in her pretty heavily, and I rarely use her. But if we look at this, we got torpedo speed, engine boost, cooldown, so you get fast little torps. The Japanese have great hitting torps, but they are slow. So I built into speed, it looks like here. Yep. Sneaky speedy is what I went with. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't pick this. Probably because it didn't help too much. Most of my Japanese DDs are right at 5 or just barely under 5 kilometer detection. Alright, but so if you're looking for a torque boat build on the Japanese, she is absolutely worthy. Pretty good for torque concealment and torque speed boost. So I do highly recommend picking her up if you can. Captain Picard, again, he was wasted on a ship called the Enterprise, which should have been much better. Plenty of other streamers out there have already ranted about the Enterprise, but it's the Enterprise, the carrier. I hate carriers, but it needs a buff. I'm a history nerd, and that ship deserved better. So I think his thing is survivability of your planes. Yep, and the concentration of your bomb dispersion. So not bad, but it doesn't matter on the Enterprise ship. This is the boy that I want. Love him. He looks janky. It's all get out. I mean, this dude just like, he looks like he just hit a line of cocaine in the 1980s movie theater bathroom. Look at this dude. My man's ready to roll. All right, so let's look at what he is here. Base straight incoming damage from projectiles to your cruiser while her secondary battery is aiming or shooting. Yes, please. Love it. There's the Ingenious for another cruiser. Again, that's a pretty good perk for a cruiser. Just knowing if you're being targeted can help. But again, I would build in to the AP. Sadly, I did not get this guy, but I totally planned him out with his ship, the Bortus. So I do hope I'm able to get it this go around. That would be awesome. Hey, Bug. Glad you joined, but I think you're the only one in the chat. But I appreciate you shouting out to the chat there. I'm currently just digging through all the updates, seeing what we got here. Almost through, so we'll get to playing here in a second, but I just wanted to look at all that we got here. Oh, yes, he is the British commander. Their AP-only cruiser line is pretty fun, so if you like the Fiji, if you like the Edinburgh, you'll probably like the Bortus. Which I do like those ships. I really want the Bortus. So fingers crossed I get this guy. Alright, so AP bomb, shell multiplier, cool. His unique trait is this guy. So main battery shells that travel less than 7 kilometers deal extra damage. This leads a lot of Bortus players to actually rush. Please don't do that. But if you are caught in a situation, especially if a DD pops up out of nowhere on you, or a cruiser pops out of an island, I think that's a great trait to have. Then we got grouping and another reload time booster. So I think he would be a great addition to the commander pack. I do hope to get him. I do have Spock. Spock is wasted on me. I got him fully upgraded, I think. Yeah, so I don't know. I must have been drinking when I did this, because I never play him. I don't know why I put so much into this dude and I never use him. But he is a great secondary build. He's also a decent accuracy build as well. But his big perk here, live long and prosper. a lot of HP restored on your HP restored party. His unique thing down here. Each main battery shell hit resulting in damage increases secondary battery damage to the shapeship up to 100%. So this would be a fun... why did I not use it? This would be a fun secondary build. The Frenchie's got a couple good secondary boats. Huh. Weird. I must have been drinking. There's a couple camos. Let's check out the Too Boldly Go. I don't think this is going to look as cool as what the Yamato skin looks like. I don't know. If I get some, I'll be sure to look at it. Ships. Looks like we got a discount on the Kronstadt, the Flint. Nothing new there. I would like the Atlantico, but I'm not spending money on it. I refuse! I think that's all the unique stuff. Alright, so let's look at the missions. What do we got? What am I going to be doing this morning? You doing alright there, Bug? I haven't been around on the interwebs for a little bit. Alright, so Weekly Havoc, nothing new there. This is what I was hoping. And we do get a replicator crate, so that's my chance to get one of those ships. It's 20, that's a random number. Why 28? Get 20. I mean, my OCD don't like that. Why not 30 or 25? Why 28? Alright, so we're going to have our work cut out for us. So we're going to be going for fires. Okay, yeah, so we're just going to go full on fire spam build on that. Destroy a bunch of ships, destroy a bunch of ships, win battles. Okay, cool. So that's what I'm going to be working on here in just a second. Because I want that crate. And we can all share my disappointment when I'm probably not going to get it. This is all typical. Okay, cool. So I need to get these ribbons. Flooding is a waste of time. I think we're going to go... yeah, we're going to go for the set on fire and destroys. So that is a fire spammy build. So let's go into my fire spam. What do I got? Cleveland. Oh, I need to do this. Yes, let's do this. Because I use Scott relentlessly. Alright, so if I'm going to go fire spam build, I'm going to put that in my preset because this is the AP build I got right now. Okay. Ooh. Okay, alright. I gotta stop fangirling here. Definitely fire spam, yes please. More fire spam, yes please. If this is my fire spam build, I don't really care about AP, so we'll do look at me now. Actually, we are ready. Grouping and refill. Let's see. Inspiration for fire spam. Probably Harugo. Yep. Harugo. And what else we got? Dude, these presets are awesome. Love these presets. A lot of people have been waiting for this. You know, this would not be bad to max out. But I think I'm going to suffer from range, so I might put this boy on it. Ooh, or delightful. Damage percent. Yeah, we're going to stick with the belly. Classic. Awesome, so that is my fire spam build. Alright, so Norman Scott, my fire spam. I'm running Harugo, or Haguro, for that fire chance perk. And the belly for the reload. And all these, y'all can look at it. Alright, so how this works is we go up here, click the little button. Nice. Oops, hold on. Cleveland is my fire spammer. 2, and that makes this 15 kilometers, 17.9% chance of fires. 15 kilometer though. That's. I think that'll be fine. I think. I do like more distance. What's my win rate? I get my ass kicked in this boat. All right. Let's fix that bullshit. Sonar radar. Dang, 9 kilometers. All right, let's work on our fire spam. Cleveland for the win. Is the volume okay, Bug? I've been having a lot of issues with the game volume versus my mic volume. So if you notice that you can't hear me over the game, please say something in chat, and that goes for anybody watching. But if you are dropping by, either on PlayStation or YouTube, thanks. Appreciate that. Be sure to stick around. All right, thanks, Bug. So, nobody that I recognize. I'll have to go back and look. Spawning middle was fun. I say sarcastically. We're gonna see what our DD does. Mr. Kid Bravo here.
Battle starts.
Looks like he is crossing my nose. He is. So we're gonna.
All forces, capture that area.
We're gonna stick with our DD. I hope he doesn't switch directions. See, there he goes. There he goes. Look at that shit. Hate it when they do that. Pick a direction, dude. So if you're a DD player, you're basically the quarterback. You dictate the play of all the other people around you. So for him to kind of cut left and then cut right all of a sudden, it's irritating. It delays me and what I can do. Luckily, I wasn't going yet. But it really hurts the battleships. This is if you're not communicating. This is if you're playing, randoms, which is what I typically do. But yeah, just pick a direction, stick with it in the opening phases. Because you're supposed to stick with your DD, support your DD.
Teammate, I need your support.
But the DD doesn't make it clear where he's going.
Enemy force sighted on the
Difficult
horizon.
to do. That's Zeno's advice for the day. How you doing, Shadow? Thank you for dropping in. It is update day. Update day. Pretty excited. Dachi, do something, buddy. We're gonna open up a Buffalo. If I can go back in time, I would advise myself to hold that shot. Buffalo will crack my skull open if I'm not careful here. Hello, Mr. Split. Shit. How close that split was. I think I can read it.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Am I close enough to radar? Nah, I don't think I am. I'm gonna get a little closer. Did we lose our DD? Ah, we lost our DD. Yay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll be fine. We're fine.
I need intelligence data.
Shit. Well, it was a gamble. I'd make it.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
I figured that DD was kind of cruising up the middle towards me. But I was thinking about it. Yes. It wasn't completely wasted. I didn't completely ruin it. Die, bitch. Lift up your skirt, little buddy, and push forward.
Teammate, I need your support.
Put your big girl panties on and do something. You're the cruiser without a DD. That makes you the new spotter, buddy. I need intelligence data. I need intelligence. You need to grow a set of testicles, my friend. That's what you need to do.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
I need to change my pants. Just to hit it. Okay. Get it. Running. Yeah, just gonna sit it up to the ass, I think. We gotta get this linen out of here. Alright, where's my fire chances? What's going on here? We are getting crossfired to death. These little pussies need a push. Well, it looks like you did that. Missouri, yeah. Bismarck, fuck you.
We've been spotted.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Order of Revan? It's kind of cool. Marble! Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Always appreciate it. I'm showing you how to get your ass kicked at the moment. If you haven't yet, the updates are fun. Excited for once. And that last week was brutal. Didn't have anything to do. It was like zero motivation to play. So I'm really happy this update actually has a bunch of things I'm interested in. There's a fire. Kicking my ass over here. Okay, now our fire chances are doing what they should. We got an 18% fire chance. Out of 82 shells hit, I only got 5 fires. I'm not great with math, but I don't think that works. But don't work too hard, Marvel. If I'm still on later. Shit. I was hoping Lennon is keeping me from pushing here. Okay, random person over there, stop shooting me. I'm busy. Ooh, got 3 fires? There we go. I'm dead. I got 3 people targeting me. It's over. It's over. Goodbye, Cleveland. Yeesh. I got the pitiful. I got that. So, if you don't know, a lot of us believe that when you die, your chances of getting a Citadel go up, and your chances of starting a fire go up. So you saw I died there, and they gave me a fire for that last shot. Same thing happens all the time with Citadels. Or, if the enemy that you're shooting at has like 500 health, that's when you get a Citadel, so we call it a Pitadel. But yeah, I think that's what just happened there. I got the Mercy fire. And that was not a great game. I mean, we collapsed. We collapsed hard. Terrible. But I got 9 fires. I think I need 28. So wasn't too great. Yeah, Marvel, you're in Australia, aren't you? If I remember right. I know it gets pretty hot there. So, if you're saying it's hot, it's got to be real bad. Let's go shores. I need to upgrade the shores. Looks like I currently got my fire spam on this dude. Yeah. So I want to switch. So I mainly run this as a fire spammer, so I'm going to switch to speed. No, I'm not. I'll stick with AB. The rest of it AB. Boosters. Yeah, where are the boosters? Alright, shores. Show us how stuff. Port is, looks like Brooklyn, right in front of the Brooklyn Bridge. That's a cool port for the update. Michigan. Good God, why was I thinking you were in Australia? Oh, is that why your name is Flint? Flint, Michigan? Hope you're not there. I've heard they're having a rough time of it the last 20 years or so. Michigan's not known for getting hot. What temperatures are rocking in Michigan right now? Let's see. Oh yeah, especially, yeah. Yeah, you have a right to bitch about that for sure. I think we're just now getting to the mid and upper 90s here in Texas, which we've kind of had a cool summer so far. We haven't got beat up too much. So no, we usually like to steal all the attention for the heat, but for Michigan to be in the 95-degree range, that's high. I heard in Boston it was like 102 or something last week, which is insane for the East Coast. All right, speaking of hot, let's burn some people. All right, I'm gonna slow down. I tend to get way too aggressive with my cruisers. Mostly, I play a lot of DD now, and I'm so used to just going forward in DDs that I forget that you have to be a little cautious in a cruiser, because, you know, everybody wants to kill you.
Enemy force detected.
Oh, there's our constipation.
Concentrate fire on the target.
I would always recommend opening first as a cruiser, but, you know, we all know the Constellation has no accuracy, which is sarcastic. It's, I think, the most accurate in the game. I know it's the most accurate US people. So I'm definitely playing with fire there.
All stations requesting fire as we hit a target.
Alright, constipation.
Teammate, I need your support.
DD.
All stations reporting the
It's hard to
position of
spot
a
when you get your
strategic
nose in the front of the island. Dude, come on, man. See, this is why I started playing DDs. So that I don't have to rely on jackasses like this. What is he doing? Oh, never mind. My bad. I'm the asshole.
enemy battleship detected.
He's got the Zeiton up his ass, and there's a cruiser over there, too.
Get back.
Alright, Marvel, take it easy at work. Catch you later. I really need to turn around, but that Zeiton is close. Sky Rat's here. carriers.
Torpedoes to port.
I'm trying not to.
Torpedoes to port.
Just to
I
port.
need intelligence data.
See the torpedoes.
Destroyer sighted. The enemy team has taken the lead.
There are my fires. Jesus. Did I piss off RNG? Did I not make the sacrifice this week? I always sacrifice to the RNG gods. Yay, now it's time to get focused, everybody. The site collapsed.
Reporting the position of a strategic target.
For us, it is over. Help me! Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Help me, Obi-Wan. Oh, we're gonna get beat up here. Last one. Last on my side. YOLO Torp. Fuck. No YOLO Torp for me. Ah, that was another bad game. 4 fires out of 84 hits. Again, just pissed off the RNG gods. Well, that man, I think that one fell apart. I don't know why. I really wasn't paying attention too much. But all of a sudden, everybody on my side was dead. Alright, back in the Cleveland we go. Whew, so that's 2 losses right out the gate. Jeez. I didn't do too hot. Didn't even get 1,000. Barely even got a chance. Jeez. Spawn middle and just got blacked. Yeah, that was a good ass whooping. We only killed 2 of their ships. We are working towards that replicator crate. Hopefully get the Bortus. I'd be very happy with the Borg Queen commander and even Janeway as commander. So that's what I'm working at on the moment. At the moment, finally some islands I can use. Yes. Channel my inner corn, Jonathan Davis. No, hold on, that was Disturbed. Shit, who's the lead singer for Disturbed?
Battle starts.
Alright, we got 2 7s. Are we up or down? We're up tiered. We got the Skyrat, Saipan. Not too afraid. I got good AA on the Cleveland. Hey, douchebag. Hey, Hampshire. Hampy, don't run into me. Alright, we're good. I think I'm going to go up to this little island. Maybe even that little island over there. Island humping. Away! There it is. There's our cruiser. Thank you for the soft spot carrier. Really appreciate that. We are DD-less. We have no DD. So have to have that carrier helping spot. He's charging pretty hard, so he's gonna come across the whole ship. It took too long to decide. Now I'm going to be stuck on this side of the island when I really wanted to be on the other side. So he's gonna be coming across right through there-ish. Alright, we gotta be patient.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Patient, I said. As I open fire at the first thing I see. Alright, thank you for shooting me across the map. Thank you so much. There's the Harlem Shake. Fuck. Thought I had him.
Affirmative.
Alright, looks like their B-side is coming to A. So that's cool. Which means we are going to be outgunned very quickly here. Which means I need to get my ass. Run away! Yeah, this is why I hate the Dutch cruisers. I know this is kind of what they were made for. Flushing out island pumpers like me. Oh, miss. What a miss. Hey, dudes. At least I fell off. Alright, Operation Get the Fuck Away from A is underway. Taking a surprising little hits. Considering like the only thing they have to shoot. What? I need to go dark, but I think that Harlem is stalking me.
Requesting support.
Dude, those shells are close. Good fuck. Frick has gotten spotted. Oh no, there's a DD around here.
Torpedoes astern. Nice work.
I'm the worst at these radars. I really thought the DD was pushing me. I got the ship. It's just, it's going really bad on our side. So, I mean, you saw it. Their B side went to A. We didn't have a DD on our side. Carrier didn't do terrible. I mean, I can't really fault the carrier. Dude. Why are you here? This is my ocean. Go somewhere else. Fucking up my kiting, bruh. Spot him again. Change directions.
Attention. Boarding the target
That.
position.
That's why we change directions, folks. Don't just sail in straight lines. It's very bad for your health. Well, what we need is spotting, and we're not going to get it. It's just, I'm not pushing into 4 ships. It's stupid. So we're
Torpedoes
going
to
to play
starboard.
this cautiously. I mean, this, I don't know what else to do here. I think that's our options. I gotta get that broadside quick. Anything happens in this game, this guy gets that. Nothing more than to see this Harlem kill him. Me or somebody else. I hate the Dutch. I hate the Dutch. Please suck. If you're a Dutch person, I'm sure you're a wonderful people. Both suck.
Concentrate fire on the Dutch.
Burn, prick. Take your planes with you. I think their George is way too far away to shoot me. Damn it. When did the rest of our team die? Okay,
Much obliged.
still a match.
Nice work.
He's far away. Really trying to get the Harley to shoot. Yeah, he's too far. Quick check, bitch. Is he coming back? No, he's still going. Did you do that spot? Yeah, at this point, me and this dude really push this Hampshire. So they got both caps now. They got the ship lead. So we can't afford to keep kiting. I need more coffee. I think this will give me 28 fires. I got 6 fires right now. Blood incapacitation. So I think I got the ribbons. So we'll check the mission status here in a second. Come on, Hampshire. You know what time it is. It's YOLO time.
All stations.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Good luck and fair seas.
See ya, bro. This fucking Harlem. Looks like Hampshire's pushing with me.
Nice work.
So we got that guy off the map. We gotta stop this point bleed, but I'm at 34 knots. Head straight toward the cap, so do what I can for the moment. We only got 4 minutes, so if we take the cap, it's not gonna be enough. Shit.
The ship is on fire.
DC single fire. Yes, it was on purpose.
Problem solved, sir.
3 matches in a row that just really just awful games. They just weren't good. Couldn't get nothing going. I feel like things collapsed relatively quickly. There's the police. Where are you, Weimar? Weimar. Oh, you're here somewhere, buddy. Where you at? Where are you? I guess we're gonna get ready for King George. I know I'm not gonna get this cat.
Torpedo, direct front.
I just turned.
Hull breach. We're taking on water quickly. Critical engine damage.
Ooh, Weimar fucked his shot up. Still alive!
The ship is
Bastards.
on fire.
Ugly match. Just ugly. Ugly, 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 ugly. Again, I don't feel like I did bad. Just nobody else did great. So we came in to see, or at least I did, relatively aggressively. Their B spawn pushed A, so we had basically a 5v2. Luckily, the carrier didn't bother me pretty much the entire time. This guy did play, I think, the only way he could. I don't hate the way he played.
The enemy is about to win.
But yeah, it's just Seaside, I guess, collapsed. I don't know what happened at sea, honestly. I wasn't looking. I was busy. Alright, so that's another L. That's 3 in a row. That's just awful. I know we shouldn't care about such things, but I do. Why play the game if you don't want to win? I don't get that. Winning is fun. I like to play for fun, and winning is fun. So yes, I do play to win. I mean, at least we finished over 1,000. That's kind of always my goal when I lose. So I want to be over that 1,000 mark. So at least we got that. It doesn't look like the team as a whole did terrible. Don't know what happened to Florida. Did anybody get death striked? No, no one got death striked. I don't know. It's hard to know what to bitch about on this one. All right, y'all. Give me just a second. I'm going to refill my coffee, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back for more of this ass kicking I'm getting. Maybe y'all can relate to this. The warships experience, so to speak. Okay, we got something there. Cool. Oh, I won. They won at the shores. No thanks to me. Thanks to this Turpitz. Turpitz did work. Okay, cool. Cool. So I'm not as depressed as I was a second ago. But I can't win in the Cleveland to save my life. Yeah, that was a bad one. That one sucked. Yeah, my Cleveland's got a horrible, horrible stat. It's sub 40%. I think they're at, what, 30 something? Got 33. Jesus, man. Jeez. Cleveland, it's definitely kind of more of a support ship. You know, it's hard to YOLO anything in this. But God, I'm cursed to Cleveland. I have a great record in the Dallas. I've got a great record in the what the fuck's it called? What's the tier 6? Helena. But I cannot make the Cleveland work at tier 7. But, you know, 1 and 2. That's about normal these days. And again, I hate to be another broken record here, but it just seems like it's so much harder to get a win now. I think, and I think it's after that carrier update. Ever since that carrier update, where they changed the spotting, they gave them all sorts of damage buffs. I swear to God, everything has fallen apart since then. That's my conspiracy of the day. All right, what do I need? I need to win 3 battles. Okay. Easier said than done. Alright, let's, I do need to, I think I was playing the Baltimore. I want to upgrade to the Buffalo, so I'm going to be doing this guy. Preset 1 is my AP build, if I remember. Yep, okay, good. Alright, Baltimore, what's my win rate on this bastard? Let's see. 55. I never thought I'd be so happy seeing a 55% win rate. But hell yeah. Oh yeah, I had a upgrade on this guy. Range. Yeah, I just can't with this. Yeah, I can't with the Cleveland right now. Go back to my heavy users. Yeah, I hate to hear that, Shallow, but I also love to hear that. I like to not be alone in the misery. Which, you know, I was watching, I was watching Crash. I was watching his live stream, and you know, he's got a lot of the same kind of issues. Pretty much every live stream that I've caught of other streamers, kind of the same thing. So, you know, maybe we've always sucked. Maybe we just think we're better than we are. Or maybe they're fucking with us. No, not this map again. I hate this map. I don't like this map. And I mid-spawned again. Again, I must have pissed off the RNG gods. I did not make my sacrifice.
Good luck, everyone.
Alright, Edie, which way you going? Going left. Alright, fine, let's go left. Where are my ship people? Is that... What is that, aft? So no, the bow's the front. The boat.
Much obliged.
So what would the left of the boat be? Or is it stern? Stern the front of the boat? Nope, the bow is the front. Stern is the rear of the boat. Stern is the rear. Bow is the front. I know aft is in there somewhere. What the hell's the other side? This I need Nub. Nub was a seaman. He would know. Yeah, where the hell is Nub? Nub's usually on stream. Hope he's okay.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
We got a
Stations,
Wassa.
reporting the position of a strategic target.
We got Wassa too. fun.
Enemy battleship detected.
What's on this? Actually, down pretty hard. That's unfortunate. Just a spot. That's interesting. Shit. This kid George paying attention.
Ship is on fire.
Probably better to try to fire stuff. Oh, Plymouth, I forgot you were there. Yeah, I deserve that for making dumb shit. Here we are again, having to kite away from a
The enemy team has taken the lead.
complete collapse of our side. I'm not sure how much of them. How much of that's
Enemy cruiser detected.
some Georgie looking at me. Let's go Georgie.
Ship sighted.
I feel like what we're gonna do now is just be a pain in the ass. Like drag this shit out as long as I can. That's it.
The ship is on fire.
Shit is on fire. Oh. Start turning the other way here. I really want to put out that fire, but CZ is over there probably starting. And good job. Good reason to not put out just like this.
The enemy is about to win.
Problem solved, sir.
Fuck you, Suzuya. Let's get that Plymouth spotter again. Another ass kicking. Just look at this shit. God, man. At least be nice to have a chance, but we were done from the beginning. We were never Hey,
cruiser destroyed.
It's not a blowout. We got one.
Main turret
We got at least
critically
one,
damaged.
everybody. Oh, this fucking Cecilia. Just Three wins, Cecilia. You got your 3 wins, Cecilia. That's gonna happen. We are royally screwed.
The enemy is about to win.
God, man. Oh, just come on. Do I even want to look? Yes, I do. Wow, I got top of the board with 930. God, man. Just. God. Excuse me. 376 on a Sharn horse, so he got blapped. Yoko had 410. Just. I can't do it. What do you do with that? It's a team game, so, you know. I don't know. Fuck. That was 2 blowouts at least. There was 2 very clear blowouts. Wasn't even close. One of the losses, it was kind of close at first, and then just fell apart. I'm not sure how this match went. I didn't help at all. So the one match I did like shit all is the one we won, which is hilarious. But all the matches that I did a lot, or at least held my own, we all lose. Just take that in. Just take it in. 1 and 3. Win rate? Never heard of her. What is he even at now? Let's see. Yeah, 57. I've been stuck in 57. I was 58. Technically, I think it was like a 57.6. Game rounds up. But, Jesus, man. Mostly tier 5. Tier 7's catching up. Oh well, shit happens. Alright, what do I need? Oh yeah, I need 3 wins. might have to go to AI to do that one. Jeez. 3 wins seems just like impossible. How does one win 3 games? I don't know. It's telling me something. It's telling me that I suck ass or I need to quit this game. Or maybe both. Is it me? Am I the problem? Let's be good. Normally, usually, I swear, matches for me in the morning are typically easier than evening, but maybe I got it wrong. Alright, new match, new day, new hopes. maybe this one will go well. Let's see. Oh, it's alright, Shallow. I wouldn't want to drag you into my curse.
Extraction stations.
I don't wish this on anybody. But yeah, solo play, man, it's a trip. I mean, I've played solo more than I've played in divs, so it wasn't always complete ass. Yay, thanks Belfast. You're gonna do a lot of good sailing that way. Thank you, buddy. I'm glad that we're working together. Oh, you too, buddy. Thanks, Picardi. Where the fuck are y'all going? Bitch, we spawned on A. Other bitch, we spawned on
I
A.
need your support.
Where are you going?
All stations, proceed to capture that area.
Oh my god! This game is not that hard. It's not hard. Jesus Christ! Why are you going to B? What is happening? I did not have rage on my bingo card this morning. I thought this was going to be a nice, happy, relaxing stream. No, it's turned into this bullshit. They immediately left A. They yeeted the fuck up on out of there as soon as they could. And this, what do I do? Okay, I had to turn around. Now I'm in a kite position again for the fourth fucking match in a row. Having to play defensively. Retard McGinty. Retards. Like, what is he doing? The Picardi especially. Where are you going, dude? All rage. They're gonna get angry. Alright, remind me, it is the Belfast and it is the Picardi that deserves my hate. Because of this shit right here. Getting kite. They probably got the damn messaging off too. Like, I'm not the problem, everyone else is the problem. People take this game too serious. Like, and it's weird because they left a flank spawn to go to a mid spawn. Like, I can kind of understand people, chickening out of a mid spawn, but chickening out of a flank spawn? That's just weird. Yes, please kill me. I want to die. I don't want to be in this match anymore. But then what's going to be bad, if we win this, they're going to be like, oh, gee, I play right, because we won. If we win, I must be a good player. If we win, it's going to be in spite of them, not because of them. In spite of them. Oh, shit. Chat's going on.
I need your support.
I'll have to catch up on that. I'm too distracted at the moment. I'm filled with hate and rage.
Get back.
See, I need to play a nice game after this. I need to go back to like my Civ 6 or Civ 5. Which one is it? It's the one. It's not the newest one. The one before that. That's a nice, peaceful game. Turn-based. Playing against a computer. Don't have to rely on other people. Despite my spawn mates being complete asshats, we're not doing too terrible. We got the points lead. I just can't. I need an explanation. I need to understand understand why they left. What is their thinking? Maybe there's a good reason. Maybe there's some tactical thing that I'm just not aware of. Maybe I missed that day in school. I don't know. Some spotted. Watch me get that.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Know me. Come on, turn. Turn. Changing our turn.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
I knew that was going to be the consequence of this. Fuck, man. Jacked. Well, I think he's outside my range. Yeah. Well. Here's this. I think I can go dark. I'll wait for the smoke screen, so. Should be good.
Good show.
Which one says that? Both have? Fuck you, both have. Fuck you. Time for some hate mail.
That's how it's done.
Violent nerd rage. Oh, good, they're both PlayStation players. Yes. Hate mail. Please have your messaging on. Alright, where's this guy? Cardi. He probably doesn't even know. No, he's probably not an English speaker. And I cannot create a new group. Fuck you. The other guy's still there. Dick. Alright, let's see here what's going on here.
The enemy is about to win.
Nub's here. Hey, Nub. He's just talking about you. Yeah, right. I mean, I pissed something off. This is another ass kicking. Wasn't even. It was looking good there. There was a moment where I thought, okay, this is pretty strong. We got this. That didn't last. Jeez. I mean, it just. When you abandon your spawn like that, it just. Completely.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Alright, so this dude's response. Let's see what he wrote. What's the point? What is the fucking point? That's his excuse. Everyone does it, so I just did it. Stupid. Stupid. Asinine people. Just stupid. Oh yeah, the commander presets are great. So I've only done Scott so far. Because I probably use him more than anybody. Because I love my U.S. Cruisers. But yeah, he's... So I got the AP one on this guy. And then just like that, HE, it's beautiful. It's wonderful. I don't have to waste my commander bonuses here. Or my commander, what do they call that? Commander perks? Whatever the fuck it is. Commander XP. To switch. It's just done. Done and dusted. It's gorgeous. Nub, it's been bad today. Look at my rant to that little child is over. Ooh, great. What duplicate do we got? Burke? I think I used Burke. Can't quite remember. Let's see here. Me 2 bugs. Okay. Alright. So I spent too long on that. I think my time is... What time is it? 9:30. Shit, look at this. Look at this shit. Shit. I haven't had an ass kicking like this in a while. Normally, at least pull off 50-50. But this is just ridiculous. Shame. Shame on me. Shame on your cow. Shame on your family. All that kind of stuff. All right, yeah, that's going to be time for me. I might have a chance to get back on later. But if you haven't, by all means, please check out all the new stuff. It's cool. I went over a bunch of that at the beginning of the stream. So if you're curious, definitely hop on. Look at that thing. But yeah, really appreciate y'all stopping in. Sorry I got carried away with messaging some little retard. But it needed to happen. But anyway, y'all have a good day. Well, I'm sure I will see you all around. If you see me on, feel free to shoot an invite. I'll do the same, vice versa. Okay, y'all have a good one. Peace.